Hello my crafty friends, this is Mary and you're watching Cards TV. I'm going to tell you who won the Easter Punny stamps along with the Action Wobbles, but first I'm going to torture you and make you watch me make a card. Oh, I'm just kidding. No, I really am. Today we're going to make a card first, and we're going to use Elegant Edges and the New Testament cartridge. This cartridge is wonderful. I haven't had it very long, and this is the first time I've used it, but it has some wonderful things in here. And it starts with the birth of Christ and goes all the way through, and it's got scriptures in it, and it's got different important events that happened in the Bible. It's got cuts for that. It's got beautiful crosses. It's got the ichthus symbols. It's just a phenomenal cartridge, and I'm so glad I was able to get it. It was a little pricey, but I think it was worth it because I know I'm going to use it a lot. And we're going to use this cartridge in Elegant Edges with the Cards TV Easter Blessing stamps. This has some scripture on here for Easter, and also some things like Happy Easter. The scriptures on here I just love. For I know that my Redeemer lives, Job 19:25, and the third day he will rise again, Matthew 20:19. And then we have John 3:16, Psalm 119:105. That's one I think we all probably know. And then we have a blessed Easter. But the one we're going to use today is He is risen. And we're going to put that on our card. So let me move these over. I know you want me to hurry, don't you? So you can see who won. We're going to have this really pretty cardstock. This is Basil cardstock, and this will be our card base. And on top of that, this is K & Company from Brenda Walton. And this is beautiful paper. It has kind of a green background, and there's lots of flowers in there, and there's some butterflies. But this piece, I cut it down just a little bit more than what I normally would because I wanted to have a lot of the purple border showing. So this is 3 3/4 by 5. And we're going to layer that right on top. I'll hurry, guys. So I know you want to see who won. That's going right there. Now we have another purple mat. And this purple mat is 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. We'll go ahead and put that on. See how fast I can go? I can feel you saying, hurry up, hurry up. Okay, we'll get that on straight. And then we have one more flowered mat, and this is 3 1/4 by 4 1/2, and that's going to go right there. And we'll have our card base all done. And then I'm going to get out the Cuttlebug because we're going to do some quick embossing. And we'll get this one on. This is a really quick card, and I think you could mass produce this if you wanted to send this out for Easter, which is what I'm going to do. Okay, here's our card base. Let me grab the Cuttlebug, and I'll show you what we're going to do with that. Okay, I've got the Cuttlebug out. Let me scoot that in so you won't have that red light shining on you. We'll put that right over here. In the Elegant Edges cartridge, on page 29, I cut this oblong out of white, and this is called Leaves. And I cut this at 3 1/4 inches. And here it is in the white. We're going to run this through the Cuttlebug, and I also cut the shadow down here at 3 1/4 inches out of the purple. So we're going to go ahead and run this through. I've got my A plate on and a B plate, and we're going to use this textile folder. This is so pretty, and I think it will be so elegant on our card. Can you see that? It's just gorgeous. It has kind of a brocade look. So we're going to center that in there. Put that on our B plate, add another B plate, and run this through. I haven't used this one before, so it might pop. No, it did fine. And let's take a look at this. Oh, that's so beautiful. Can you see that, guys? Just beautiful. So I'm going to get the Cuttlebug out of the way and use my ATG gun to layer the white mat on top of the purple. Okay, I've already adhered these together, and we're going to put this now on the front of our card, and we'll just use the ATG gun, and then I'll show you what we're going to put on there. We're almost done. Aren't you glad? So you can see who won. And we'll get this moved up towards the top and centered on the sides, because we got to leave room at the bottom for our sentiment. Okay, now here's what's going on top of that Elegant Edges mat. Isn't that beautiful? This can be found on page 27 in the New Testament cartridge. Here it is, right down here. Now this cartridge does something that the others don't do. It shows you which button to push to get the cut, which they all do now. But because there's so many intricate cuts in here, it gives you the size in inches and centimeters so that you'll know if you have an intricate cut, the best size to cut it at so that it will cut just like it should. Now this says 5 inches. I didn't cut it at 5 inches. I tried it first at 3 inches and it came out just fine. Now I cut this first cut, which is the back of the cross and the purple drape. I cut this out of purple at 3 inches, and then this is the brown part of the cross, which I also cut at 3 inches. And what I really like about this is it looks like it's really draped across the cross because this piece is separate. Now I did ink the cross with some Tim Holtz Tea-Dye Distress ink to give it an aged, weathered look. And I've got it on 2 thicknesses of foam tape. And we're going to add that right there. And here's the sentiment from the Easter Blessings. He is risen. I stamped this in Memento Tuxedo Black ink and just trimmed it out. And I put a purple border around it. And it's going to go right down here. I'll use my ATG gun for that. So we'll go ahead and get these put on. And then I have just another little touch of elegance, I think. I have these beautiful lavender flat back pearls, and I think I'm going to put one in each corner. And that will help draw our eye to the cross as well as the sentiment. I really do think I'm going to send this out as my Easter card. I hope you guys aren't mad at me for making you watch me do a card first before telling you who the winner is. Okay, we've got that centered. I think that's so beautiful. Just so beautiful and so full of meaning. And we'll get our sentiment on. Right down here at the bottom. I kept it pretty simple. We'll center that. This is a really quick card. And we'll put some pearls, one in each corner. And when I come back, I'll show you the finished card, and then I'll tell you who won. Okay guys, here's my finished card. I think it turned out so pretty and so elegant. And it's really quick, and I'm going to make these for my Easter card to send out this year. Now, if you don't have the New Testament cartridge, you can find crosses on some of the other cartridges. I know the Easter 2010 had a cross on it, and I'm sure there's some on the others too. So you could do something similar to this if you wanted to. Okay, let's get to the winner. The winner of the Easter Punnies Cards TV stamp set and the package of Action Wobbles is from YouTube, and that winner is Scooter Bird. That's Scooter Bird. That's her channel name on YouTube. Congratulations, Scooter Bird. If you'll send your address to me at cardstv@gmail.com, I will get the Cards TV Easter Punny stamp set and the Action Wobbles right out to you so you can start having some fun. Thanks so much to everybody who entered. It was really fun. And thanks so much for coming by today, guys. And I'm sorry I was mean to you and made you watch me make a card first. But I'll see you guys again soon. Bye now.